my name is Neester here, and welcome back to more Neester. So today, I am here with something that's a bit weird. Over these last couple months, your boy has been obsessed with Hazbin Hotel. It immediately became one of my most favorite shows I've ever seen. It's to the point where I literally have listened to practically every single song, with the exception of like 3 of them, every day since I saw the show for the first time. Every single song on this list, I have heard daily. Shit, 3 of them I've heard today before I even recorded this. So let's just not waste any more time. Let's just get straight into the shit. We got 5 tiers. We got Hell of a Song, Kick Ass, It's I, A Bit Stinky, and Extermination, lads. We got Happy Day in Hell, lads.
It'll be a happy day in hell.
Okay, Happy Day in Hell. This is like, oh my god, I don't know, man. This is a weird one to me because, like, I can't really tell you anything wrong with it. Like, there's not one thing that I dislike about it, but when you compare it to the other super giants that come after it, it kind of sucks a lot in comparison. It has a very, like, Disney whimsical kind of feel to it, you know? Like, it's not bad. It's not even remotely close to shitty. It's just when you compare it to the other guys, it doesn't really do a damn thing to stand out on its own. And not only that, but this is, honest to God, one of the only songs that I do skip every now and then, and I'm not really feeling this one a whole lot. For being the first song, it's just kind of odd to me. It doesn't really have that good of a chorus, in my opinion. I don't know. It just, I don't really care. It's just okay to a bit stinky. So I think for now, I'm gonna put it in a bit stinky, but it is like literally at the very, very tip top. It is like fucking right in between these. Hell is forever, lads.
Hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Have their chance to behave better, now they boil in the pot.
Hell is Forever, dude, had such a redemption in my eyes, because when I first heard the song, I thought it was just okay. I genuinely thought that it was just like, you know, it's just a nice, another little song similar to Happy Day in Hell. It's just a cool thing. But then as I watched the show for the actual 6th time, that's not an exaggeration, I kind of fell in love with Adam more and more. Like, I just love his character design, voice, story, literally everything about Adam I fucking love. And that kind of then put his song on a great pedestal as well. Hell is Forever is one of my most favorite songs to just sit there and just jam the fuck out to. You ever played it while driving, dude? Don't. Because the second you get to the chorus, dude, you're gonna be driving so quick. Yeah, dude, this song went from a genuine, just like, yeah, it's pretty good, I like it. Like, if I first saw the show, I'd probably put in Kick Ass, like the low end of Kick Ass, but right now, dude, that shit's hell of a song, lads. S tier all fucking day. Stayed Gone. Okay, Stayed Gone, lad.
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone.
Stayed Gone has, like, the same exact problem that I had with Hell is Forever, but, like, times 10. When I first heard the song, I genuinely thought it was one of the worst. Like, I actually thought that it was, like, a bit stinky, like the low end of stinky, maybe even Extermination, no shit. Because I just didn't really care about it, and especially Vox's whole, like, second part, where he's not really singing, he's just kind of talking, like, during the whole radio segment part, I thought just kind of ruined the vibe a bit. It's honestly, it's probably one of the most ambitious songs on this entire list, and for that, I've actually kind of grown to like it a bit. I would not say that it's an S tier, though. I get really upset when people, like, put it in S tier because I feel bad, but I definitely do think that it is a kick-ass song. Like, it is, like, top of kick-ass. I love every fucking bit of it, just not really that little radio section part. That is kind of a hiccup.
It starts with sorry.
Sorry.
Dig down deeper and say.
Starts with Sorry. Dude, when this first came out, I didn't even consider this to be one of the songs. Like, I just thought it was just some goofy thing, similar to Welcome to Heaven. Like, I just didn't even count it. But I did start, you know, coming around to it a bit more. There's a theme with that. I'm not really a big fan of these, and then I kind of grow into them a bit. But Starts with Sorry, I don't really know, because I do dig it. There is nothing wrong with it, but there's also really nothing good about it at all. Serpentious's line is kind of fire, just like the melody behind it and all that. But aside from that, I think it's just okay. It's a middle of the road. It's not bad by any stretch, but it's also not really a standout also in any way.
You can't act without more intelligence.
No wonder I'm so respectless. I could eat you lot for breakfast.
Respectless. Okay, this one's a hard one, actually. If we're talking about it from, like, a musical standpoint with, like, as in a TV show with songs in it, I feel like this one and the next one's called Whatever It Takes fuck up bad, because I don't know what the problem is, but for some reason episode 3 specifically did such a dog shit job at mixing the story with the sounds. Like, a character will literally be saying dialogue mid-sentence, and then out of nowhere, just boom, song happens. And then like 30 seconds later, we get more character dialogue, and then boom, song happens. Like,
Oh, what's the matter, fossil? Too senile to make a real power grab?
You better show some respect.
episode 3 is so bad at doing the mixing, but the songs themselves kind of hit. I kind of feel bad for Respectless because, like, I know that it's a really good song, and, like, I very much do enjoy it, but at the same time, though, I think it's just okay. Like, I do get the hype, I do understand it, I love Velvet, I love Carmilla, everything about it is fucking S-tier golden shit. It's just, for me, I can't really see myself unironically listening to this. It's kind of just like a package deal, instead of it being like, oh, I want to listen to this song. There have been multiple times where I've said, dude, I just really want to listen to Hell is Forever right now while I'm making a thumbnail or something like that. No fucking scenario would I say that about Respectless, but it's also still not bad, though. It's definitely a better song than It Starts With Sorry, but I'm just gonna keep it in alright, but it'll be at the top of alright. Whatever it takes. I saw someone put this in F, and in my opinion, that's a bit on the stinky side. Like I said, the transition from just basic TV dialogue to song with Whatever It Takes is actually garbage. Like, the mixing is so bad, or not the mixing, the transition is so forced and so hilariously goofy as hell that, like, that kind of puts me off when it's actually in the episode. But just hearing the song itself, I actually really like the kind of slow, emotional vibe that it gives off. You have probably one of the only one of 4 speaking lines that Zestiel even has with his first part of the song. Then it cuts to Carmilla's doing some nasty shit. Then it cuts to Vaggie, who honestly doesn't even really sound like Vaggie. It really genuinely sounds like a whole different person. I actually really like this song a lot. I didn't really care for it, you know, fucking take a shot whenever I say that. I thought it was just okay, but then I kind of, you know, grew into it a little bit. I kind of did like it. I like the slow kind of vibe of it. I am a big fan of the slow songs especially, but I don't know, Whatever It Takes just makes you feel some shit, you know? I'm gonna put it at like the bottom end of Kick-Ass. It is practically a tie with Respectless. I just like the more like kind of vibey melody kind of feel of Whatever It Takes.
'Cause I know you're poison, you're feeding me poison. Addicted to this feeling, I can't help but swallow.
Poison, straight up, that's an S tier. I don't like it more than Hell is Forever just for my own personal reasons, but dude, Poison is like the only song on this list that if you told me that this was just an actual fucking song, like a pop song that you would hear on a radio or some shit, I would fully believe you every stretch of the way. For some insane reason, the production value of this one is like maxed out by 10. The actual vocals are amazing. It just has such a like a movie cinematic set piece kind of vibe to it. Not only that, but this is probably honestly maybe the darkest song in this entire thing because it actually tackles like serious shit involving like SA and stuff like that. And man, I don't know, bro. It's just, I really enjoy Poison. Not literally. The song is what I'm trying. Shut up! It's probably the most professional song on this entire list, but just for my own personal biases, I wouldn't really consider it to be like my favorite or even really in the top 3. I think it's probably my 4th, honestly, if I'm really like looking at these rankings. It's probably my 4th favorite song in the whole show, if that means anything to you.
You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby, you're a
Loser, baby! This one is such a fun one to me, lads, because, like, first of all, it's Husk's, like, only song, besides the one line that he has in finale. I really enjoy Loser, baby. Like, I just love the fucking voice of Husk, man, and just that overall just kind of chill-ass vibe that this song gives off, dude. I love it. And then in, like, the last, like, third of the song, you then introduce Angel in the mix, who brings his own kind of, like, spin on it, and has, like, the first kind of, like, tempo change, and, like, rhythm change, and melody change. Like, it's just a good-ass song, dude. Like, I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just good. It's definitely a kick-ass song, but is it better than Whatever It Takes? Yeah, probably, definitely is, yeah. Is it better than Stayed Gone? Maybe? I don't know, because, like, the bad part of Stayed Gone is worse than the entirety of Loser Baby, but the best parts of Stayed Gone are better than the entirety of Loser Baby. So, like, it really is, like, they're practically a tie, honest to God. It's like, do you want to have, like, the one with the highs and the lows, or do you just want to have a straight-through good one? I think I'm going to keep it right there for now. I might go up, but I think I'm going to keep it there.
Champagne fountains, caviar mountains, that's just a start.
Who's been here since day one? Who's been faithful as a nun?
Hell's Greatest Dad. All right, lads! We have our very first, or at least in my opinion, very first, true hot take. Now, this is definitely gonna piss some people off. If you're a fan of Hazbin Hotel, you are going to fucking hate my ass right now. To be 100% honest with you, lads, I think that Hell's Greatest Dad is a bit of a giant fucking dud. Let me explain. Not only does it have probably one of like the two best characters having a song together, which just immediately should guarantee that it's a fucking S-tier banger. And I even saw someone who said that this is their favorite song in the whole. I can't. No. To address the elephant in the room, Mimsy just completely batters this song. Like, whatever kind of shred of like decent that it had, I think Mimsy just comes through and it just ruins it. I genuinely cannot listen to this song with Mimsy in it because oh my god, I hate it. Like, over the top, goofy circus kind of like feel to it, and I just don't really care for that really at all. It really just does not a whole lot. Like, I really do like the first verses of each person, but like once you get to like the second verses, pretty much after the fiddle, pretty much as soon as Satan Lucifer pulls out the fiddle, from that point on I don't care anymore. Like, from that point on it just becomes like a messy, incoherent thing, and then Mimsy then comes through and makes it even worse, dude. Besides the characters who are singing it, I don't think I really care for anything in this. The first like line is kind of cool, just like, that looks like you could use some help. Like, that little first part is fucking awesome. The hook is really nice, but everything else, man, oh, it literally gets worse as it goes. The longer you listen to the song, the worse it gets. The first 30 seconds is the only part of the song that I actually fucking love. And similar to Whatever It Takes, it just has that massive problem where the song, if you're watching the episode, the song just happens. There is no build-up, there is no anything. They are literally talking, and then one frame later, boom, song kicks in. Like, it fucking sucks at that. I can honestly name you more negatives with Hell's Greatest Dad than I can with positives, and I'm really on the fence between Extermination and A Bit Stinky. I don't really know. I think I might be putting it in Extermination if we're counting the version with Mimsy in it, because I know that some people have literally made versions of it without Mimsy. Thank the Lord for those people. But if we're counting the Mimsy section as part of the song, I would say it's an Extermination. Get rid of her, and then it's A Bit Stinky right there above Happy Day in Hell, I would say. I guess we can meet in the middle and just say it's about there. I guess. I don't know, because I like it more than Happy Day in Hell, but Mimsy makes me want to put it like down here.
You are part of who I am.
Up next, we got More Than Anything, lads. Now, this one just completely shot up the ranks the more I listened to it, to the point where this song now is fucking personal to me. Me and my significant other, this is gonna be the most embarrassing cringe shit of all time, but like whenever we're driving or something like that, we will literally, or doing dishes like we were last night, we were doing the dishes together and we were literally singing this song. And every time that we're in the car together, we sing this song, and I play Lucifer, and I hit the fucking mic with my teeth, and he plays Charlie, and it's just like, oh, I love it, dude. I absolutely fucking love this song. It started out as one that I would honestly just put in Kick-Ass, but the more that I've listened to it and the more that I've like heard it with my significant other, at this point, lads, I think it might be my favorite song in the whole show. Either that or it's a damn close tie with Hell Is Forever. I don't know, but for now, I think I am gonna put it just right above it, but it's like a razor thin difference. It's probably the most emotional song in this entire thing. It's very slow paced. It's very beautiful. Oh my god, it just sounds amazing. If there's any word that I can describe with it, it would be, it's just gorgeous. It's just beautiful, lad. I don't understand how a single person can listen to this song and not think that it is just such an emotional ride. Like, yeah, it's not like a crazy bump and thumper like the other guys are, definitely no shot, but it's still just so fucking nice, dude, and I love it every bit. Then we got Welcome to Heaven.
Welcome to heaven. Oh, check out our 16 core, the spirit's there. Oh.
No. Similar to Starts With Sorry, I didn't even count this as a song. Like, I didn't even count it as one of the songs in the lineup. St. Peter character, I didn't really care for at all. Just the overall, like, song itself just didn't really give me a whole lot to really look at. You know what's ironic about the whole thing is that, like, it's a song that literally showcases heaven, but I also feel like heaven was barely even shown in the show. Like, they're in heaven for what feels like maybe, like, 10 minutes total of screen time, and 7 of those 10 minutes are in a song. This one, along with Happy Day in Hell, are like the only songs that I like truly skip. They're the ones that I actually do fly past every single time, with the exception of the Hell's Greatest Dad with the whole Mimsy section. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the hell they were cooking when they made Welcome to Heaven. It's just such a generic, boring, nothing song that this is the only song as well on this entire list I don't know all the lyrics to. Like, I know all the lyrics to even Happy Day in Hell and Greatest Dad. I know the lyrics to every song on here besides Welcome to Heaven, just because I care so little about it, to the point where it just means nothing to me. Get it out of here.
If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
Emily.
If angels can do whatever and remain in the sky.
You didn't know my days, lad. This one's a tricky one to me, because when I first started this, it pretty much swapped with everything, because this started as my favorite song. Like, when I first started actually watching the series and really getting into it, this was my favorite song just because of how fucking ballistic it was. There are like 8 main characters in this song who all have major speaking roles and everything, besides maybe Vaggie, who talks like once. But no, You Didn't Know, honestly, I would say is one of the best songs in the whole thing, because similar to, let's say, like Poison and More Than Anything, it has such a giant impact with the story. And dude, I just love it. The part where Emily and Charlie start duetting, probably one of the coolest moments in any song on this entire fucking list, dude. It is so damn good. But the more I listen to it, the more I kind of feel like it might be a bit messy. It doesn't really feel like a song. It just feels like dialogue that they just turned into a song. Like, say Poison, for example, that feels like that was made to be a song. Hell is Forever, that was made to be a song. You Didn't Know literally could have just been dialogue and it would have been the exact same thing. So because of that, it's kind of jank in that aspect, but aside from that, though, like I said, how big it is, the overall vibe of it, the way it sounds, all tends across the board. So I would say that I fucking love this song, bro, but it's maybe like 3rd or 4th. Honestly, I'd say I like Poison a bit more. Yeah. Out for Love. This might be one of the shortest songs in the entire thing, because I think it no shit is like an actual minute long. Out for Love, I actually really enjoy. It's one of the harder songs to talk about, because like I would unfortunately put it on the forgettable side, but I wouldn't even really say it's bad though. It's just kind of okay. I did have like a little phase that lasted like a weekend where I genuinely was like jamming the fuck out to this. Like I listened to it on repeat over and over, but as soon as that little like high wore off, I just didn't really care from that point on. It just didn't really do a whole lot for me. Still a great ass song, but I honestly think that it probably just goes right here. It doesn't have like the same fun vibe of Loser Baby. It doesn't have the same like energy and feel that Stayed Gone does, but I would much rather listen to Out for Love than fucking Whatever It Takes. All right, fuck, I'm ready for this. This one is a toughie. I wasn't looking forward to doing this one at all, because I would personally give this one the title of the most forgettable song in this entire list. Not because it's like garbage, like it's definitely not the worst. I just got nothing for you. For some reason, I never remember that this song even exists. Every time I'm listening to like a playlist of every song in order, I'm always shocked and reminded that this one exists every time it comes up. No fault to the song of its own, because it's not too bad, and honestly, it just kind of seems like a fucking sequel to Happy Day in Hell, because they both, have Charlie as the forefront, but they're just kind of whatever. Like, I don't care for it at all, because it even Starts With Sorry at least has like a cool wavy feel to it. This one is just, I do like the hook a whole lot though, and from a story standpoint, it still also kicks ass. It makes a whole lot of sense. So I'm gonna put it in a bit stinky, maybe alright. It's definitely better than these two. But like, nah, because there's no fucking shot, dude. Respectless is way better than Ready for This. Yeah, I'm gonna put Ready for This at the top of Stinky. That's kind of sucks that we got both Charlie leads in a bit Stinky, even though she's one of my honestly favorite characters.
More than anything. More than anything.
The More Than Anything reprise? That's another tough one, honestly. I really don't know, lads, because like it's literally a reprise of my favorite song in the fucking thing. So it's just like, do I give it a good score because of that? Because like, I would listen to this shit all the damn time if I had the chance. But what makes it sucky is that, first of all, it's only like 35 seconds long. Like, no shit. I think it is genuinely a minute or less. But like, it's also very similar to Ready for This, where I just kind of forget that it's there. It's not bad by any stretch, and I would honestly love to listen to it more than a lot of things on this list, but it's just, it's okay. I guess it's fine. By a technicality, it should at least be S tier, but I also feel wrong for that just because of how short and forgettable it is. So honestly, I'm gonna put it like right here. I'm gonna put it below Loser Baby, but I would definitely rather listen to it way more than these two.
We can do this, we can build it. Best hotel that you've ever seen.
And then last but not least, we have Finale. Probably one of the worst, if not the worst song title in the whole mix. The fucking thing's called Finale. Honestly, I think it's really one of extremes. I'm really feeling like an extreme extremist kind of vibe when it comes to Finale, because like half of it's kind of similar to Stay Gone, and honestly in that aspect, where half of the song I think fucking kind of blows, and then half of it I think kicks ass. Like the whole section with Alistair, the Alistair verse alone is like top of S, and then the section with the V's is like top of A. Everything else is like a low D. Which means it's kind of cool in that aspect, because it means that the song literally gets better as it goes. Pretty much the opposite of the Hell's Greatest Dad problem, where it gets worse as it goes. Honestly, if we're talking about just like an overall whole package, you gotta count everything with everything. We gotta count the good with the bad and the bad with the good. And honestly, I think that everything in Kick-Ass are just better songs, and they're more consistent, with the exception of Stay Gone. That's just a bias for me, though. So honestly, with everything being considered, I would probably put Finale like right there, like the dead center of the whole list. I think it is better than Starts With Sorry, because the V's section and Alistair section carries it fucking hard, but I don't think it's just as a whole package as good of a song as Respectless is, and definitely the everything in Kick-Ass. But I do kind of dig this, so this is a pretty like solid list, I'd say. Are there any changes that I would make? I don't feel so bad for doing this, but I feel wrong for because I don't know, man. Hell's Greatest Dad is such a hard one. I don't like, wherever it goes, I don't think is right. Do you remember what I said when I said that Loser Baby is like a better overall whole package, but that in of itself is like halfway in between Stayed Gone, where like the better moments in Stayed Gone are better than Loser, but the lower moments in Stayed Gone are worse than Loser? That's how I feel with Hell's Greatest Dad and Happy Day, where Happy Day is like just the better overall package, but half of Dad is better, while half of Dad is worse, and I mean way worse. So it's just, I wish that there was another tier like right here. Like, I wish that this was C, and then there was a D with this being F, because this would go in my D tier. I'm not going to do this, but I would put it like right here. Like, if I had like an extra layer to work with, that would be a flawless little spot for it. I don't know. I think that we're gonna keep it there for now, because I think that the last of a bit stinky might be kind of honest. So yeah, so my ranking goes as follows, starting from worst to best. We have Welcome to Heaven, Hell's Greatest Dad, Happy Day in Hell, Ready for This, It Starts With Sorry, Finale, Respectless, Whatever It Takes, Out for Love, More Than Anything Reprise, Loser Baby, Stayed Gone, You Didn't Know, Poison, Hell Is Forever, and More Than Anything, lads. Oh my god, this was fun. So I'm gonna end this off right here, lads. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, then I got 4 more videos on this channel for you to go and watch, have a whole Neester marathon of shit. And if you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing, so that hopefully we can grow this channel and maybe even take over the planet one day. Who knows? We could build an empire. So I'm in the dark right here. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do, and have a good one. So goodbye. See ya.